Hello, good morning. So the Jackson Hole Symposium remains the main event today. Deutsche Bank has the UK as the most AI exposed economy in the world, and Bailey and Mann from the MPC are also due to speak today. It's Friday the 28th, I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So Deutsche Bank has been on. They have published a study comparing 30 economies by AI exposure, and Britain comes out top. This is because of what the UK exports, the type of services that are vulnerable to automation. So where the UK exports services and imports goods, Deutsche Bank is right to raise the question around the balance of payments. Because what happens if AI automates all the services that the UK currently exports? Now, don't hold your breath for any clear forward guidance from Walsh, but Andrew Bailey and Catherine Mann are also due to speak today. As we know, Mann is one of three MPC hawks calling for a September rate hike, so we can expect her to bolster her case for inflationary concern and reiterate a case for a rate hike. Over in the US, the Jackson Hole Symposium has been trundling along in the background this week. 3 members of the FOMC have already spoken this week. The calls for rate hikes have helped fill some of the silence left by Walsh, but the market is not entirely comfortable with the growing perception that Walsh is trying to lead from behind. His most important audience is not Trump, it's the other policymakers in the room who are increasingly divided, and a market which is increasingly impatient for a bit of guidance. In other news, the US-Canada trade war risks further escalation. Trump has rolled out his 50% tariffs on Canadian goods, and Carney has announced dollar-for-dollar retaliation, which will go live on September the 8th. Both sides see little chance of a quick resolution, but where Trump has the midterms looming and his approval remains around the low 30s, in Canada, polls show that the fight against Washington is politically popular. Game on then. In the market, we head towards the weekend from around 135.90 against the dollar. We're 116.70 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 116.45 on the open this morning. So that's it from me, capping off another week. Thank you for joining me once again. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back again on Monday. Toodaloo.